everybody, how's everyone doing today? So today I'm going to start a new series. It's going to be my flipping series. I'm going to start with 5 mil cash because I think at this point in Runescape everyone has 5 mil, and that's pretty much what I flip with most of the time. Because let me go on my bank again. As you can see, I stockpile a bunch of stuff for bonus XP weekend already, as well as, you know, even when it's not, I always tend to buy things that I shouldn't. So yeah, 5 mil. There's, you know, my crappy bank. Just kidding. It's like 150 mil total. It's garbage. All right, so I'm gonna start with 5 mil. Goal of the series is probably to get to like 50 mil. However long it's gonna take, I have no idea. So yeah, let's get started. So the first item that I'm gonna try is mahogany logs. Just because I normally almost always do these, and there's always some sort of margin. Whether it's good, I mean, not always. So as you can see, they're buying for 746, and let's sell them. And then 732. So there is a slight margin, and the GE limit I think is what, 10,000. 25,000. Let me look it up real quick. So the GE buy limit is 25,000. So what I like to do is use this up here to keep track of it. So let's write it down. Mahogany logs. Buy. But with flipping, you don't buy for this price. You actually buy for this price. So I'm gonna buy for 732 gold and sell for 746. Now, a common misconception with people who are flipping is they really want to undercut both directions. So if everyone does that, that's when the margins go really bad. And the reason for it is, okay, say you buy for 733 and sell for 745. It just went from a 14 GP margin down to like a 12 GP margin, and it adds up over time. So eventually people keep doing that, and then the margins will meet in the middle at like 739 and 740. Just throwing numbers out there. So by buying this way, yes, it's going to be slightly slower. However, you're going to make more money in the long run. So let's just put in just a little bit. So we're going to buy for 732. And let's buy 2k. So I mean, it's not going to grant that much profit, but it's a start. Probably the most common item that I completely forgot about. Let's try some air orbs, because, you know, crafting, people always do this. Wow, they went up so much since last time I saw that. Jeez, so 3620. So it might be a decent margin. So nope, not any margin at all. Let's try ascension bolts. Maybe, oh, I just completely messed that up. Ascension, nope. There we go. Don't know what I did, but whatever. Let's set it at like 500, because the other day they were at like 450. So 424 and okay, offer. What's the mark? Ooh, so now that is a fantastic margin, because I mean, yeah, they only have a 10,000 bolt, but they're cheap, so you can buy a lot. So therefore, you're gonna get a lot more profit. So dang it, I can't spell today. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so 377. And then I probably should write it down, but so let's buy 5k of these, so that'll yield like 150 or no 250,000 profit at the end of it, if it pays off, which I'm hoping it does. Obviously, as you can see here, a bunch of people probably just dumped mahogany logs. So what I'm gonna do here is, whenever you see a large increase, like instantly selling, I always test the margin again, just because, I mean, the margins change constantly, so you rather, you know, be prepared, and you never know, it might have gone up Let's hope. Yeah, okay, it stayed the same. So I guess someone just dumped a lot of them. So let's put them in for 746. And let's hit all. So as you can see, 970, and we bought them for, oh, it's not done. Can't see yet. But also another note is, as soon as you get an item, you should put it right back in, because it's gonna sell, and then you're gonna have more money to flip with. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'll be back when I come up with some more items. Okay, so I'm literally right back. I'm just looking through the wiki, finding some items, and I come across crystal flasks, which I always forget about, but as you can see, because of invention, the price has skyrocketed. There's a huge demand for them, not just for that, but also for herb lore, especially with, you know, as I mentioned thousands of times already in this video, double XP weekend is coming right up around the corner. So right there, 3604. So let's put in an offer. Oh my goodness, man, I cannot type today. Okay, so 3604. And I'm gonna use the rest of my cash on that. So yeah, let's do 450. So I mean, worst case, I lose a couple GP, but it's not gonna make a big difference. I'm just gonna let that in because it's only 19. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm out of cash. So normally what I do when I'm flipping is I'll just stay here and literally just do some fire making. As you can see, a bunch of other people also do it here, so it's not that bad. So yeah, I'll be right back when they update, and I will see you soon. Okay, so as you can see, some crystal flasks have just bought. So, and oh, the mahogany logs are almost done buying. So what is the sell price? 38. I'm gonna undercut just a little bit. I know I said not to, but when a margin is this big, most of the time a lot of people are gonna undercut it. So I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, and I'm gonna put it in at 38.95. Let's do this. 3895. So that's 1.75 mil, and I bought them for 1.6. So I mean, it's like 100 some K profit, which is, I mean, pretty good. Now you can see more mahogany logs bought, but I'm gonna keep them because these ones still didn't sell. And as you can see here, whenever you run into this issue where like only one or two sell, that 99% of the time means that someone has undercut you. So I'm gonna recheck because I was away for a little bit, so I didn't. It probably changed. Oh, and see, yeah, wow, it didn't change at all. It's just, you know, people testing it out. But as you can see here, that a lot of other people are doing 746. Because I mean, I sold mine, or bought one, but it wasn't for me. And I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna let it sit. Eventually, it will, you know, come to pace. But honestly, I'm just gonna sell that one off. I mean, I'll probably get it back in the mine, but whatevs. So, and as you can see already, like half of them, or almost half of them, already sold. So that's money going into my pocket. And I will be back when more has updated. And so it's literally only been like 30 seconds since the last scene, and already these have all sold. And I'm already back up as, ooh, so all of these bought as well. So what I'm going to do is put the rest in here for 746, because the margin has not changed unless we changed in the last 30 seconds. So I'm just going to do that. And some of my ascension bolts have bought, so I'm going to put those in as well. And the price for those were 424. I should write this down. Dang it, wrong button yet again. Okay, so ascension bolts, buy 377, sell 424, and crystal flask, buy 3604, sell for 3895. So that way, again, too, it just keeps track of everything that you have. And I am going to offer those at 424. And let's see, when all this goes through, I will be back again when stuff updates. Okay, so we run into, you know, just a slight issue. So I just retested the Ascension bolts because all of a sudden, you know, they just went down, as well as the mahogany logs too. And if we can see, I'm selling at 424 and buying at 388. And if we look here, the margin is completely shrank from people undercutting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to abort this just because I don't want to waste all this time. And then what I'm gonna do with these is just drop it down to the 389, or I'm gonna do a 385. Yeah, I'll make like 8 GP per. It's not gonna be a lot, but roughly similar. I'm gonna dump just because, you know, rather do that and, you know, maintain still like the majority of the money and make just a little bit, rather than, you know, losing a bunch. And then if we look at mahogany logs, they're buying now at 745. So someone did undercut me. So what I'm gonna do is, again, is abort those, take them to my inventory, and I'm going to put them up for. I'm gonna undercut him too, just because, you know, this episode's probably getting on really long. So I'm gonna do that. Let's hit all. So, and let's confirm that. And I will be back as soon as they sell. Okay, so as you can see here, the Ascension bolts sold. I just dumped them, but I still made, you know, 8k gold. So it's profit. Profit is profit in the world of flipping. And so these started to sell. So I actually think I made like 100k this video, I think, if that. So let's claim that. So once the rest of these sell, that's like 300k. So I made 200,000 this video. But I'm gonna close it off there just because it probably is getting a little long, and I don't want to keep boring you guys. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed and picked up, you know, little tips and tricks. This is, I mean, not an actual flipping guide. But I hope it helped you if, you know, you just want to get into a little bit basic need to know how, stuff like that. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, as well as, you know, share it with all your friends. And I will see you all next time.